Hi, I'm Desi Serna. Welcome to Fretboard Theory Chapter 2, Pentatonic Scale Patterns. The pentatonic scale is one of the most widely used scales for playing melodies, riffs, solos, and bass lines. You hear the pentatonic scale used in all styles of popular guitar music. You work with the pentatonic scale in many of the Fretboard Theory chapters, including chapters in Volume 1 and Volume 2. In this chapter, you focus on how you should initially learn and practice the patterns in order to prepare yourself to play songs and to use the scale throughout the rest of the Fretboard Theory program. As you learn how to cover the whole fretboard with pentatonic scale patterns, you also get to know the best way to finger them, how to play the minor pentatonic scale and the major pentatonic scale, as well as the so-called blues scale, how to play along with accompaniment, how to transpose the scale patterns to new keys, and how to apply the scale to music. All along the way, I make references to popular songs so that you can always connect what you learn to something familiar. Playing scale patterns is one of the best ways to improve your finger and hand dexterity too. Your fingers will become stronger and more coordinated. Also, you'll develop alternate picking skills and you will improve the synchronization of your hands. Okay, let's get started. There are two main types of scale patterns that guitarists primarily use. These patterns are based on the major scale and the pentatonic scale. A scale is a series of notes played one at a time in an ascending or descending manner. The 7-tone major scale features half steps and whole steps and sounds like this. The simpler pentatonic scale features only 5 tones. Penta means 5 and tonic means tones, so the pentatonic scale is named after its 5-tone structure. This scale features intervals that span a whole step and a step and a half. It sounds like this. Because of its simpler structure and popularity, I like to have students learn the pentatonic scale patterns first. You begin working with major scale patterns in Fretboard Theory Chapter 5. You begin playing the pentatonic scale in the relative keys of G major and E minor. When you look at the scale in E minor, its notes are E, G, A, B, and D. On guitar, you can play certain pitches in several different locations. For example, all of these E notes are the very same pitch. Even though there are only 5 pentatonic scale notes, the notes are located in positions and in registers all over the fretboard. You see the location of all E minor pentatonic notes in the following neck diagram. When you look at this neck diagram, you're seeing the fretboard upside down because that's how you see it when you play. In order to learn how to cover the whole fretboard with pentatonic scale notes, you focus on one position of the fretboard at a time. Each position features notes that form a unique shape or pattern. There are 5 patterns in all. Before we begin learning these patterns, you might be wondering why guitar players would choose to play the very same notes and the very same scale in different positions and patterns. Guitarists play pentatonic scale notes in different positions and patterns depending on their needs. For example, a guitar player might choose to play a riff in a particular position because it makes use of a preferred fingering. Or they might choose a position that enables them to more easily bend strings, or more efficiently pick a fast passage, or add embellishment to a particular chord shape. To make music with the pentatonic scale, you do not need to play the notes in all available positions and patterns. In this lesson, you explore all your options, and you do use all areas of the fretboard, but your goal is to discover which positions and patterns are most useful to you. It's good to know what all of your options are, because your preferences might change as you advance on guitar and begin using the pentatonic scale with other things.